I've had several requests by viewers to make a video on the contests and events going on outside of Arknights. So I'm going to do a quick run through of the 5 major things that are happening. 2 of them are very simple to do and everybody should do them. The other 3 require a bit more effort, though are pretty straightforward. First thing, you go to the 2nd anniversary website. Now the links for everything that I'm going to talk about will be in the description down below. On this page, if you scroll down, first it will highlight that there's the upcoming live stream, which I'm very much looking forward to. Then you have the celebration area. So first you have the cake. Making the cake, you click on that, go now. It will take you to this page over here. Up here where it says account, it will say login at first, and then you just log in using the same details that you do to log into Arknights. Now, it is possible that it might give you an invalid email error or something like that, where it just doesn't let you log in. This could be because you have a character in your email address that for whatever reason this website doesn't recognize as a valid email. This is most likely to happen if you have a salted email, say yourname +10@gmail.com. So in that case, go back into Arknights, like you actually log into the game, go to the settings section, go to the account area, and bind your account to another login method. Don't unbind your other one, just add an additional binding. You can bind to multiple methods. Once you've done that, you come back here, you log in. Then you verify that it's logged in to your proper account. And you can do that by looking at the UID. If you mouse over where it says account, there will be a UID. This is on your home screen in Arknights, just below your doctor name. There's a bunch of numbers. That's your user ID. Make sure it matches in-game to what you see on the website, and that will confirm that you have the correct account linked to the website. All right, you've logged in, that's all done. Let's get into the actual event itself. At the top here, this is just showing the community progress and the community goal. We're going to get a bunch of free stuff as the community unlocks more rewards. We add to this just by participating every day. It's really straightforward, it takes 2 seconds. To actually participate, you scroll down to this whiteboard over here where there will be a bunch of tiles. And to uncover those tiles, you need to collect the different bits. You click on this blue button down here where it says obtain pallet piping bags. It'll give you random tiles and put them on the board. And you will get a few points for each tile that you put on. And there's also a bonus for completing every section. From the looks of it, it seems like you will complete the whole thing by the end anyway. And these points are spent on rewards. Now, the reason why I'm almost certain they'll give this to everyone is A, it'd make people very unhappy if they couldn't get everything. But B, to access the next tier, you need to have collected the entire previous tier. I'm guessing the intention is just you participate every day, you'll get everything. Fairly straightforward. So that's it for the cake. It's really straightforward. Then the next one is the Desolis Warrior Champion. This is all about lore surrounding the event, the Desolis Holiday event itself. So you come in over here, again, log in. If you're getting any error, just try refreshing because sometimes it's trying to automatically log you in because it's figured out that you logged in elsewhere, but it just sort of hangs halfway through. So once you're logged in, scroll through, you can have a look at this bunch of fluff. There's just a few things. The important bit is to come down where you see a character. And then you just click on this character. You go through an interview. So just go through a bunch of text. It's optional whether you want to read it. And then it'll come up with 3 responses to choose from. Pick any of them. There's no wrong answer. It's just a bit of fun. You simply do that and it will send you a bunch of free stuff in your inbox. Then you come back each day. It's likely to be 1 every day. Repeat, more free stuff, and that's it. If you scroll down further, it'll explain what's going on. Participating a single time will give you this drinks barrel furniture piece. Completing all of them will give you this motorbike furniture piece. So that's the second one. Everybody should participate at 100%. Then the third ones, these are the contests. So you have the birthday card design. So you click on Angelina and it will take you to this page over here. What you're looking for first is this edit now button. It'll explain to you the rules, which is basically go to edit a card, submit it, and then also share will put you into a prize draw. The prize draw will be selected on, it looks like the 23rd of January, and 50 people will be randomly selected to receive 600 random and a $50 gift card. Now, making the actual card itself, is very straightforward. You just go in, you pick a background, then you type some text. Obviously, nothing offensive, so you can type something like Thorns is the best. Hashtag fact. And then if you really want, you can customize the font and everything, although they haven't designed this area as well as they should, because if you make the text white so that it's actually visible on this background, you can't see the text over here. Anyways, and then you select a sticker, you put it on, and then bam, you just go submit. Then you just put in your email address, that's it, and then you just share the event on either Twitter or Facebook, and now you're in the draw. Very straightforward. The next contest is, we'll go to the draw and guess event because that happens before the photo one. So the draw and guess event, it takes place on the official Arknights Discord on the 13th of January. Now, which time zone this is talking about, I am not sure. It doesn't really specify, but I'm assuming it's going by whatever the server time is for the game. Participation in this is quite simple. Just at the time of the event, you go into the Discord, staff from Yosta will draw a bunch of art. You type AK draw and then your answer. There's 15 rounds. The first person to guess correctly will receive a $30 gift card, and then 50 other people over the course of the contest will randomly get selected for $10 gift cards. The only real rule here is to just follow the Discord rules. Then the more involved contest is the real world discover one. So you're going on to this one. It's all about combining Arknights with the real world. So you would be taking, say, a photo of the real world and placing the Arknights characters in that world. Now it can either be art from the game, assets from the game, or you can draw your own stuff over the top. I'll have this link in the description where you can read the details of how to submit, but basically you're submitting to a specific person on Discord. The rewards are 10 people will be selected for 600 Arundum, a Nendroid of Chen, and a Desolis holiday badge, which I'm guessing is like a pin. And then 20 people will also be selected for 600 Arundum and a $10 gift card. The rules for the event is you're not allowed, it can't be low effort, like too low effort, otherwise they won't consider it. Also, it can't be overly edited. So if you're doing like a deep fried meme or something like that, they probably won't take it. Or if you're distorting the characters too much, they'll probably disqualify you for that. Obviously, common sense things, if it's too political, too violent, grotesque, etc., that will get you disqualified. And you simply also need to follow the rules of the official Discord. Now, to give you some example of what game plus reality looks like, I've searched a few examples of Lego figures in real life. If you look at a photo like this, you can get a clear idea of what they mean. So you take real world objects and then you would put the Arknights characters as if they are interacting with those objects, or they are living within the environment that you've taken the photo of. So there's that, or there's an example like this. So for instance, you could take some sprites or some animation of a character in the game, and then you just put it in the real world, and then you have a real world object reacting to the animation of that character. Or they also say that you can draw over the top of a real photo, you know, draw with something Arknights related. So you could do something comedic like this, where people have managed to splice human arms onto birds, or you can even draw it yourself and do something like that. So an example, an Arknights example would be, say, getting a clip of a black cat and then drawing some arms and it holding a chainsaw and it using the chainsaw and then lighting itself on fire as it's chainsawing things. If I had the time and patience and obviously the skill, that's what I would do. So the photo contest is the most involved. So that's it for the contest, but there's also a link to the merchandise store. Now there's no merchandise yet for the second anniversary, but you can browse and look at past merchandise to get an idea of what sort of thing they will add for the anniversary. From the sounds of it, some of these things sell out pretty quickly, so if you are interested in them, you might want to grab them as soon as possible. My guess for when they'll put them up for sale will be after the live stream. And yep, so that's it. Quick recap. You have the live stream coming up on the 9th. You have the cake adornment. Very simple. Log in, click 2 buttons, select your rewards, done. The warrior champion, log in, click on one of the characters, click through the interview, choose one of the 3 options, done. Then the 3 contests, design a birthday card and then share it on either Facebook or Twitter to go into a draw. The real world discover, combine a real world photo or situation with Arknights assets or your own custom drawn Arknights content. And the draw and guess event takes place on the 13th of January on the official Arknights Discord, where Yostar staff will be drawing Arknights characters. The first person to guess will receive a reward, and then random people along the way will also be selected for rewards, and there will also be merchandise for sale. So that's a summary of everything that's going on outside of the game related to the 2nd anniversary for Arknights. I hope that's made things a little clearer. Yes, don't forget, if you're having trouble logging in to the website, bind your account to a different method and use that method to log in. It won't screw up with your account to have multiple logins. In fact, the Twitter account doesn't even have to be on the same email that you used to initially create your Arknights account. It can be a completely separate email. If you are entering the contests, I wish you luck and all the best. I'll see you in the next one.